Where is the
Good morning. It's an enormous pleasure to welcome you all today to celebrate the new galleries for the art of the Arab lands, Turkey, Iran, Central and later South Asia. A spectacular achievement for the Metropolitan Museum and for its Islamic art department. To engage voices throughout the regions and traditions represented. And as you'll see, likewise, the architecture of the galleries elegantly evokes each region with thoughtfully selected materials and exquisite details.
City's vibrant cultural community at an unprecedented level. Our arts organizations do so much for our quality of life, our economy, and our identity as an international arts capital. And the Metropolitan Museum of Art is, of course, one of the city's most iconic institutions. It annually provides millions of New Yorkers and international visitors with opportunities to experience and engage with world-class collections. In the past year alone, the Met welcomed 5.6 million visitors and generated over $900 million in economic activity with its extraordinary programs. From special exhibitions like Alexander McQueen's Savage Beauty to its classic early Renaissance collection. I have to put in a plug, Tom. We're thrilled that after years of renovations, the stunning Islamic wing will be an integral part of this institution and the city's cultural landscape. The 12,000 objects in the Islamic collection, the largest of its kind in this country, tell the compelling stories of the Islamic world in displays that will awe and inspire thousands of visitors each day. Art and culture create links between audiences of different backgrounds like no other medium. These exhibitions, planned by Chief Curator Sheila Canby and her extraordinary team, also reflect and respond to the rich heritage of New York City's diverse Muslim population and will introduce firsthand the storied past of so many cultures. The museum's education department will welcome New York City school children to learn from these pieces about the creative legacies of the geographic area it represents.
what is the objective of this gallery vis-a-vis the war on terror and the 9/11 attack? What is the objective vis-a-vis this in the backdrop of this perspective?
Our goal with these galleries, as with all the galleries of the museum, is to introduce our audience, a global audience, to the complexity and the achievement of past and present cultures. We're not politicians. We don't try to be politicians. Our work is to be art historians, to collect work from around the world and to present it in a way that our audience from around the world can understand. This reopening falls as part of a cycle of refurbishment of our galleries. But we recognise, of course, that 10 years after 9/11 and at a time of the so-called the Arab Spring, there is a great deal of new attention in America on the regions of the world, some of the regions of the world that are represented by these galleries. And we feel it's important for us not to be intimidated by the current circumstances. We have an educational mission. We can help people understand the past and get a historical perspective that is sometimes deeper and richer than the polarized terms in which
and they actually did all of this wonderful Zalij work here on site. So all of the carving of the plaster, and the amazing thing about this is that each one of these little pieces is a single piece, and they do it down on the floor, so they never look at the colors. All of these tiles are made and then hand cut into individual pieces. So there's all these different little bags with all these different pieces, and if you look on the computer,
So if they could handle their very different circumstances, context, locations, geography, and all that, why can't we? I think that is very different. Thank you.
뉴욕의 Metropolitan Museum of Art की शरक एतकी मिलियन बाइक ज़्यादा बड़ा है मितनुगा मुस्लिम के सगाकता तारीख ಗಾದೆ ಆಸ ಗೆಲರಿತಕ್ಕೆ ಮೇದು ಹುಡುವಿಗೆ ದಿಮ್ಮಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಪಾಗ ಮಿ ಗೆಲರಿತ ಹುಡುಂಗೆ ಇವೆಂಟ್ ಮಿತನುಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆಂದಿಯೇ ವರ ಮುಹಿಮ್ಮು ಕಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತುಗ ಮೀಡಿಯಾಗ ವರ ಬುಡು ಸಂಭಾವನೆ ಇಬಿ ವರ ಮುಹಿಮ್ಮು ಪರಾತಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಯಾರೆಕ್ಕೋ ಏ ಐಟಮ್ದ ಬಲ ನಿಗಮ ವರ ಬುಡ ವಾಹಕದಕ್ಕ ವರ ಬುಡ ಶೌಗರಿ ನ್ಯೂಯಾರ್ಕ್ ಆಸಿಯತ್ ಸಯೀದ್ ಅಮೀರ್
about for many weeks and months. So I thank you all.